The scariest decision for me when I was competing was, do I start taking steroids? One thing that I find that isn't spoken about enough is the mental health and the body dysmorphia issues that you will have. When I first started competing, it was definitely not a thought. I did not think I needed to. I actually won a show without using steroids, and it wasn't until I got to the British finals when I saw the quality and standard of the guys I was competing against, I realized I needed to level up. I was ready to work harder than I had ever worked before. I was ready to eat cleaner and eat more than I had ever physically eaten before in order to achieve my goals. Once I had achieved the best level of condition I could at that moment in time, I decided to start with very small doses in order to just improve what I already had. I would never have actually done more if it wasn't for having the guidance of one of the world's best coaches, Neil Hill, helping me along the way. As things progressed and I was aiming for bigger titles like the British Championship, the more you have to do in order to improve and increase your body is quite scary, and the thought of doing anything like growth hormone as an amateur bodybuilder. I actually know a lot of people who go to this length and they will possibly never even make it as pros. That really frightens me. When I had my son, that was one of the main reasons why I thought I don't want to go to those levels. My future health came before a hobby and a sport that I absolutely love, but you have to put your health first. Once you see the hardness and the dryness within your muscles and how you can look, in order to achieve that naturally, you have to work 10 times harder and eat that much cleaner for that much longer. Once you see how good you can look so much faster, the danger is you will never ever achieve that again naturally, and you will always strive for that look. And you might end up never fully being happy with your body again until you achieve that, or you end up actually needing to do more in order to be bigger. I have messages from 17, 18-year-olds. I know of many 22, 23-year-old boys who have been using steroids for years already at such a young age. Now that frightens the life out of me. I didn't actually start using any steroids until I was about 28, 29, and I had already done years of dieting and training really well before even considering taking anything a bit more serious. My advice for you, if you are now at a crossroads watching this video, whether to start using or not, my advice is don't do it. But if you must, get proper coaching, have your diet and your training absolutely perfect for at least a year. Start with the smallest of doses in order to see how your body reacts, and always have regular health checks. And if you can go as far as getting your blood work tested and little kits that you can buy, make sure you do that. And the last thing is make sure you look into and find out all about post-cycle treatment. Make sure you read and do as much research on that as possible. Use the medication you need once you have finished any form of cycle or course of steroid. And my advice to anybody who has used it and now is struggling with body dysmorphia and has mental health issues with how you look and feel, you have created a eating and training habit that is way more successful than most people ever will. Use that, keep that consistency. You will achieve a body that you are happy enough with if you stay consistent and you work harder doing what you know how to do, but do it naturally. You may not be as full or as dry or as hard looking as you have been in the past. You will be able to achieve a body that you are definitely happy with. You will look in the mirror and think, I've done this without using steroids. You will definitely get to a point where you feel much better. Now, I genuinely put a lot of thought into this before I took anything. I knew that the body I was about to create was possibly never going to be achieved again if I ever stopped using steroids, but I mentally prepared myself for that. You also have to remember that just by working out and eating well, you are literally in better shape than around 80% of the population. Now that is something you should be proud of always, knowing that you are working hard, training in the gym, you are always bettering yourself, and that is the most important thing you can do. So keep those great habits and you will achieve a body again that you are definitely happy with, and to know that you are doing it without using something that could definitely be damaging you internally for the future. I really hope this has helped. I really hope this helps somebody who is in that predicament and in that situation where you really feel stuck. Please drop me a comment below. If there is anything more I can help with, I will always do my best to reply and also give you my honest feedback on how I felt and what I did. Like and share this if you have any friends or family members who are really on the cusp and possibly need a little bit of help and guidance. Let them know, share this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.